welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Ana Fernandez and I'm an attorney in Miami, Florida. I practice primarily family and I've been creating videos to help the community based off the questions you've been sending me. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button for new content, and of course, please send me any questions you may have so that we can develop content, videos to answer these questions and help better serve our community. So we're going to continue with our tips on effective co-parenting, and just a little background. When it comes to timesharing, or what some courts still call custody, if there's any case that involves a minor child, whether it's a divorce or if it's a paternity action, the courts are going to require what's called a parenting plan, which is going to let you know everything, the child's schedule, who's going to pay for what, and even methods of communication. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. Now, some parents unfortunately don't get along. And in an ideal situation, if there's anything that you need from the other parent, you can just pick up the phone, send a text, give a call. That's ideal, but that's not realistic in most cases. So, or at least in the cases that people need help with. So let's say you don't get along with your parent. Courts offer what's called a communication app, a co-parenting app, and what these apps do, and I'll have a list below of the common used apps, and of course I receive nothing from them, but I do know that they are effective because I've had a lot of clients that just from the get-go, initiating a case, they will automatically request, let's get this app immediately, because what these apps do is they document everything. So for example, there's one that's typically used in Miami-Dade County. It's called My Family Wizard, and judges have access to the portal, to the app. So let's say you have this app and you have minor children, and the other parent, one of the issues before the court is the other parent is not communicating with you when the kids are with them. And let's say, for example, one of the kids needs medication. So this is something that you want to either remind the other parent, or for whatever reason, if there's an issue, you reach out to the other parent, but that parent doesn't get back to you. That's a problem, because communication regarding the kids should always be open, and not to just call and nag, but just, if there's an emergency, if there's medication, if there's a reminder, if there's a project, anything, there should be open communication between both parents. And what courts typically recommend is, if I see a message that's sent in My Family Wizard, the other parent must respond within 24 hours. So that's my tip of the day. If you don't have good communication with the other parent, request the court to implement this type of app. If you don't have, I think some of the apps are like $100 a year. If you don't have sufficient funds, you can request for the fee to be waived, and courts do that. So you have resources. Ask the court for these type of things. So it's important, because remember, it documents it, it creates a paper trail, and when you go in front of the judge is going to actually be able to go on themselves and not necessarily say, with a he said, she said. No, judge, I have the evidence. It's on our Family Wizard, and it creates a paper trail, and it also helps the attorneys out, because believe it or not, although these are regulated by the courts, some parents badmouth the other parent on these apps, and it's very unfortunate. But at the same time, it's kind of like building your case. If for example, one of the issues that's before the court is that this parent is speaking poorly about you to the child, that's a big no-no also. And a lot of times what happens when that is the case, it's reflected on the way that this person is talking to that parent. It's you won't even imagine the things that I've seen, but it's important. This type of thing is important if you have those issues, because once you have this app, it's automatically documented. You can show the judge they never responded. You can show the judge, look at the way that they're speaking, and it's good. But remember, the same way you can use it against the parent, they can use it against you too. So be cordial, and the only time you need to speak to the other parent is when it has to do with the kids, and keep it that simple. If you have any questions or any tips or anything that you need, please reach out to us, let us know so we can continue creating awesome content. Have a great day.